So if you do your research on patching drywall holes, and actually if you can see here, like this was already an old spot where this was, the other part was that I patched before and then it ripped off the wall again. And then I'm pretty sure that when my kids go to the bathroom, they like pick at it. So I thought about getting like a drywall, and I don't know what this is on the wall. That's disgusting. I thought about getting like a piece of drywall and like cutting it out and repairing it that way, which if I ever have a big hole in my wall, I'll show you how to do that. But I found this, which comes with the spackling and primer compound, and then it also has the putty knife, a patch, an adhesive patch, and sanding pad. So I was like, well, that's kind of perfect for what I need it for, I think. So we're going to see how well this works. And it looks like the hole in this picture is probably about the size of the hole that I'm trying to cover. So we will use this product and see how it works. So first thing, it says to like sand the area, remove any debris. I don't really see any debris. And like I said, if it's wallpapered, then go ahead and remove the wallpaper too. And then I'm gonna have to wipe it off with a damp cloth. All right, I've sanded the area. I've wiped it down with a damp cloth and let it dry. And now I peeled the back off of this adhesive patch, which I've never used one of these adhesive patches before. So there's a first time for everything. And I really hope it doesn't like stare at me when I am done with it. I hope it is not like super noticeable on the wall. I mean, obviously I'm going to put the patch compound on top of it, but I hope I do a good job with this. All right, the patch is on. It's sticking really well, like over here. It's coming up a little bit right here. Maybe I didn't clean that off very well, but I think it'll be fine once I get the patch compound on there. So far, so good. Okay, LOL, this looks terrible. I was like, wow, this looks like my worst nightmare on my wall. But this is the first draft. There may be 3 drafts. I think what I'm going to do is let this dry, because every time I go back over it, it looks worse. So I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to sand it down, and then we're going to regroup. I think that once I do it like 2 or 3 times, it will look good. But yeah, that's the first. The first draft is a little worrisome, but it's the same with like the first coat of paint, right? It didn't look good, but you know, after you do it a couple times, it looks better. All right, so we'll give this some drying time and come back to it. I'm gonna try doing this with my left hand and just showing you what I'm doing, but I'm obviously just taking this compound, just fell on the floor. Awesome. And just pressing it in as best I can. But you can see these grid marks no matter how much I put on it. I think it's just going to get too thick. It's starting to like come together there. So I think I'm just going to leave that, and come back and keep layering it. All right, so this is after the first application and I've sanded it. So it looks pretty good, but I'm going to put another coat on it and see what happens. All right, that is patch job number 2. I just finished it, so it's still wet, but I think that will sand out pretty nice. We shall see. I think hopefully it's not too thick and will still dry. I can see that it looks raised a little bit, but hopefully I can sand down those edges and make it look pretty flush with the wall. We'll see. I may have to do a third patch job around the edge, but hopefully that will work. What do they say? 3rd coat's a charm? We'll find out. Let me sand this down and see how it looks. All right, I think we're done. It is raised. I mean, it's higher than the wall. Obviously, it's a different, it's you can see that it's textured. And this is not textured. You can see there's a few little places where this mesh is showing through, but it's smooth to the touch. So I'm thinking that once you paint it, it's not going to be obvious. This spot over here, I don't think I can fix that. I'm not going to worry about that. It's like right in the corner. But, you want to make sure it's smooth between the wall and the edge, and that it's smooth you know, it's just smooth all the way across, so you don't have like any like difference between these two. And I may sand this just a smidge more, but I think we're good. I think it's ready for paint.